Hey guys, and we are now live. We're going to be taking a look at Remothered Tormented Fathers. Now you'll see that this there is a new game and a continue game. I did actually try a little bit of the game because I wanted to see like what kind of atmosphere it was. It is a horror game. Let's see. Yeah, so I am going to create a new save file. And we're going to start from the very beginning. And we'll see what this is like. I mean, you got to throw a diversion button. This is actually supposed to be inspired by Clock Tower. It's an old SNES or Super Famicom game that also was on the PS1. And now a Italian creator has decided to they decided to create their own spiritual successor franchise out of this, which is exactly what they are doing with this game. And it's going to be interesting because this is the first of a third of three games.
That illness, it thickened the bones, it accelerated the healing process and tissue regeneration. Is that all true?
Every word.
But if that's what it was doing, why call it an illness?
The Lepidopterans made a nest out of the human body where they could eat and multiply. An illness is what it is.
But then,
Where do you want me to start?
from the beginning.
I'm old, Mr. Manny. My memory is not one of my strong points.
Well, for
Game is set in
example, why
Italy
do they
too,
call you
by the
Madam
way.
Svenska?
A name is just a trace. It is our business card, our identifier. It presents us to the world. But does it tell our story or really describe who we are?
I swear I know 3 or 4 idiots with the same exact name.
Well, yes. But we are not made of that name. It is given to us. Other people choose it for us, whether it suits us or not. It doesn't tell us who we really are. That name will not give us any answers. It is only through growing old that we become the answer to the questions of our childhood. Being definitely inspired Econica. And so, Madam Svenska, it is.
And yet you come back to Italy. Why?
Because I forgot. But I also forgot that I had promised to remember.
Tell me.
Please excuse me. Sometimes my memory needs to be jogged. There's always been a song that, as well as the name you refer to, someone has labeled my whole life, has given it a name, and it's from a name. If you can believe how bizarre and sometimes unbelievable my confused memories are to describe that all this began.
Say goodbye, hearty flush from my eye.
Daryl Arts, yes, that's the person that's behind this. Like I said, it's an Italian-made game, and it's definitely interesting. I have to admit, I just love these kinds of games. I'm not the biggest but I also know that there are a lot of these games that do kind of slip under the cracks. At least in my opinion. And this I think is one of them, because I honestly didn't know too much about it until I saw it on a sale one day. And yeah, it's pretty good. At least the art design so far. Now, admittedly, I haven't played a lot of the actual gameplay. Like the actual horror gameplay, I've still kind of like I got as far as getting past this little playable prologue. And yes, that is the old lady, for those of you keeping score at home. That is the old lady that was present earlier. I cannot read Italian, so I'm not even going to bother to try. But yeah, looking for a missing little girl. Some Silent Hill thrown in on top. Never hurt anybody with these types of games. I can actually see the clock tower influence in just the way that this person dresses. Like, it's very reminiscent of the characters from Clock Tower. And I know those games were kind of like pixelated to hell and back in the day, but that's kind of the attire that they wore back then. It's got a similar setting. Because if I'm remembering correctly, Clock Tower was set in the Swiss Alps, like Norway or something. Ooh, spooky! I'm sorry, that didn't warrant. The lady smoking the cigarette didn't exactly warrant that game. That was a little much. And in case you've forgotten, this is Daryl's production.
Feels like it's gonna rain again.
Oh, does it now? Okay, so search the residence of... Excuse me, Dr. Felton. I gotta get used to the controls again. My sweet Jennifer. Flip. So yeah, these are collectibles. So this is who we are. We are Dr. Rosemary Reed. Now, patient Richard Felton. This will give you guys a bit of backstory. Emergency hospitalization. Patient complains of severe pain in the abdomen due to... No, not reading it. Not reading it. He seeks emergency assistance. The ambulance took him from home to undergo extensive clinical examination. Suspected ulcerated parasitosis. X-ray examination of abdomen. At first glance, the direct abdomen radiography, the patient reports hydro air levels in the abdominal cavity, abundant kidney, liver, excess abscess drainage, where unusual formations are known as parasitosis. The affected areas are full-blown to a common microorganism, but damaged but intact. After removal of skin cysts, there is evidence of proliferation of multiple parasites. Moths? As you can see from the title screen, that probably makes sense. Characterized by unusual cellular activity. Suspected cause in affected areas. Blood and test and urine analysis. Leukocytes. Possible correlation. Testosterone's deficiency and marked estrogen presence. Partially unrelated. Diagnosis. Ulcerative proliferative parasitosis. I can talk. Due to a large number of affected areas and this delicate state of health, the inefficiency of surgical intervention is inferred. So basically, he's got this weird thing going on with him that's like this medical mystery, and they're not going to operate on it. That's probably the nicest way I could use to sum the thing up. This letter we form nearly under specialists. Psychological therapy. That's always a good sign. Totally refused to undergo that. The doctor. I'm sorry, I hit the events. The arrival. Next to an abandoned playground, a woman is waiting outside in an old white van. Watching mournfully, she smokes a cigarette. An old portrait of an old girl. The woman, whose name is Rosemary Reed, gets off the van to kick off her investigation. This is my run speed, by the way. I am pressing the button to run. This is my run speed. And by the way, I do actually get tired. So, yeah. Now, you could point to me and say, hey now, the reason why you're running so slowly is the woman's walk cycle is devoted to, you know, this kind of default walk setting, and she's got high heels on. I argue that yes, may in fact be the case, but let's be honest. When we get to where we need to go in the house, the fact that I can still only run at this speed is going to probably start to annoy you. Not this way. Well, thank you for telling me that, at least. In fact, I know it's not already that it's not the way. I just wanted to double check because, again, I didn't get that far into this game, so I didn't really know. Feels like I should be able to read that paper, but I can't. It's like a missed opportunity there. Lost. Missing child. Last seen in recreational ground. Born. Yeah, okay, so missing child. Yep, totally not suspicious. As we go to this overgrown forest mansion thingy. Notary study. Felton and Associates. Excuse me.
Who is it?
Yes, hello.
Graphics aren't the greatest
I'm
in
Dr.
this
Reed
game,
from the Santa Margarita
but
Institute.
they're okay.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Felton is no longer a patient.
I know. This is why I'm here. Hello? Anyone?
Well, I could try calling back. Except that's always feel icons and mirrors. Okay, that's totally not suspicious. Well, the gate was open. It's not breaking and entering if the gate is open, right? Ugh. All right. I don't think that there's anything you can actually do in this garden. I think that you actually have to take the long way around and go and meet this guy, the doctor. Yeah, you can already hear, you might not be able to hear it, but Rosemary Reed's Miss Reed's breathing heavy, which means that I ran out of stamina. You wouldn't know it because there's no stamina bar on the HUD, but run a little bit and then probably get tired again. You're tired already? Jeez, lady, quit smoking and maybe you will be able to run more than 200 feet. Even I can do that without getting winded. Most of the time. Ooh, what do we have here? Definitely anguishing. If you say so. I would say weird would probably be the better adjective to describe it, but whatever. Jeez, looks like nobody's taken care of this place in forever. Alright, here we go.
Yes?
Good evening. I
Miss
am...
Reed, you already told me at the intercom, and as I already told you, Mr. Felton is no longer a patient at the Santa Margarita
I know.
Institute.
I came here voluntarily, outside the Institute.
So what do you want?
I am personally re-examining your case. Causes, reagents. I strongly believe there are alternative ways and probably other experiments that are worth a try. I am fighting with the Institute to recognize there are other adequate remedies for your husband's
Oh,
pathology.
no, please. I'm just assisting him. I'm his nurse.
I didn't know.
It's okay. I suppose you want to talk to him.
Thank you.
I apologize for the darkness, but Mr. Felton's sight has been damaged and immensely compromised because of the disease. Anyway, I am Gloria. Oh, and please, refrain from smoking inside. Mr. Felton hates the smell of smoke.
Sorry.
All right, well, I mean, yeah, he's got a pretty bizarre, case, so I can understand why somebody would be interested in it, but what is her end game? Dun dun dun.
Please, this way. Bad habit. Yes,
Smoking.
Such a shame. You should quit. You have no idea how bad this is for you. Not only for your health, but it's also very expensive. Money and time wasted. I have so much to do every day. I couldn't waste time with such a bad habit.
Do you assist Mr. Felton all day?
Oh no, from midday to 8 p.m. Then I go back home. I live near here. If needed, he can contact me with a pager, but that's not often. His wife takes care of him when I'm off.
What can you tell me about her?
I met her just a couple of times. She's usually out or locked in her bedroom when I'm here. Let's say they don't seem to get along.
I didn't know.
But, when she's home, she listens to the same music, the same song, over and over.
Totally not creepy.
This way, please. Mr. Felton will be here in a few minutes.
Okay.
We're just gonna casually snoop around this guy's office. No big deal, even if this wasn't a horror game. Seriously, even if this wasn't a horror game, I don't think this is a good idea. Okay, so disappearance. These are events. Okay, so these look like they're just events to describe. Yeah, okay, so these are just kind of meant to describe what's happened in the plot. Alrighty then. I did get this far. I actually got to the part where you're left alone in the house. New collectible. You'll know what it means. Rosa Gallo Farm. Danger of contamination. Wyman and the Feltons indicted for alleged criminal activity against consumers and production employees. The Rosso Gallo Farm. Pride of the Gallos closed due to suspected contamination. The owner later accused Felton of having accused by Felton himself of having sorry, my throat's a little sore. That's why I'm not reading every single thing. I see. That explains what the heck is going on. So, yeah. Interesting. Oh boy. Okay then. Oh, I didn't get to quite look at that. Which means that now Felton's gonna come in. We're gonna get a cutscene, and then I think that's gonna lead with getting kicked
Do you
out.
believe in God, miss?
Well, it would be too easy, wouldn't it? I believe in people's willpower. Everything else is not God, but an aptitude or mankind's cruelty.
This is the kind of fairy tale I prefer at my age. When you're worn out from an incurable disease, you start having some doubts. Why is there so much life in such small but lethal creatures? An arbiter, that's all we need.
For what? It's wrong and crazy. It's human nature.
That same nature in which we are equals to those ants eating each other. But, pardon me, I forgot my manners. Please, sit down. Dr. Reed, I suppose?
Sorry, Mr. Felton. Pleased to meet you.
So you already met Gloria?
Yes, she let me in.
She's a great reference, extremely hardworking, but back to us. I don't recall seeing beautiful doctors like you at the Institute, Dr. Reed.
I am flattered, Mr. Felton. I arrived at the Institute just a few months after you left. And you left because?
Inadequacy of the sanitary treatments within the structure.
That's right. And in a few words?
In a few words, they didn't know how to treat my case, and they left me there to die.
But it seems that other issues took over.
I once or twice refused to go through exams.
Mr. Felton, is there anything I can do for you?
Oh, Gloria, yes. See if Dr. Reed needs anything.
Oh, no.
May I offer you a cup of tea or coffee? Espresso?
No, thank you.
As you wish. How about you, Mr. Felton?
No, thank you. I'll keep entertaining our guest. You can go now.
You're diagnosed? 1958?
Yes, indicatively. Some friends and I contracted the disease while traveling to Egypt, and it got worse.
In addition to the disease, the first exam showed some inconsistency. Some hormonal deficiency? Overdose of non-prescribed drugs, opiates? Anoxyl? Wasn't it recalled in the mid-60s?
Doctor, don't you think that nowadays there are ways to obtain drugs without any prescription?
I believe
Nah,
so.
that would just be crazy.
According to your file, you still receive your disability pension. Even better, it seems that the beneficiary is your wife, Ariana Gallo.
Exactly. She's the one who takes care of me when Gloria is off.
How about your daughter?
My daughter, Celeste, has never come back home.
Disappeared. She was adopted, am I right?
The investigators confirmed that she intentionally left. They never suspected a kidnapping since there was no ransom request.
How about Weeman? Wasn't he a suspect?
A flash in the pan, an idiot who brought confusion by sending warnings and threats.
And her birth parents?
Dr. Reed, young girls often decide to just go. And this is what my daughter decided to do.
Jennifer.
What did you say?
At times, you'd call her Jennifer.
No, my
Mr.
daughter...
Felton, what has really happened to your daughter?
I just told you.
How about the off-the-record version?
I am not sure where you're trying to go with this, but I won't tolerate... I don't have the strength for this now.
I know you've been trying to forget her, but this picture might help you to.
What is this? Where did you get this picture?
Isn't she your daughter? Celeste, or as you called her? Jennifer?
I asked you a question.
Back of the picture says Jennifer.
There is no Jennifer!
You thought I was stupid, didn't you, Mr. Felton? Do you Do you really think I'd come here without knowing what I'm
Who
talking
are
about?
you, and why did you come here? Did you come to my home to threaten me with your condescending
Threatening
tone?
you? So maybe I should ask your wife then.
She's not home.
Seems like she is.
Mr. Felton, I just talked to the director of the Institute on the phone. They have never heard of Dr. Reed. She is not what she claims to be.
Well, Miss Reed, if that is your real name, your time here has ended. Please, leave my property. Miss Gloria will escort you out.
Please follow me.
Mr. Felton, please, tell me what you did to your daughter!
Good evening.
Follow me.
Ooh, plot intrigue. My real question is, why does she care?
Mr. Felton.
Okay, my real question is, why does she care?
You know the way. How do you even...
How do I do what?
How do you even sleep at night? You use people's lives regardless of the pain you cause. The Feltons have been through a lot. And they are good people.
Gloria, a young girl disappeared.
We all know the story, unfortunately. A burden that the Feltons will have to carry for the rest of their lives. Celeste just left them.
If that was the case, there was a motivation behind it. And it threatened her life.
I do have to ask the question, why do you care? What, are you a social worker? Alright, for the record, after this cutscene is where I officially was when I, last played the game. So, beyond that, beyond this point, I have no idea what's going to happen in the game from a story perspective. Jeez, why the heck are you still here, lady? Oh, thank God we don't have to do the long walk all the way to the entrance. Now this is where things get spooky. Ooh, I think. Maybe you want to take your high heels off for this lady? No? You can run better without your high heels. Just saying. Oh boy. His wife's infernal song is playing. Be very afraid. Yes, I would like to save my progress. Look for mirrors with the metronome. Okay. That totally doesn't sound... Okay, switch flashlight. Okay. Diversions. Okay, put them in the quick select item. Yeah, so we can't fight, but we can use diversions. Follow the music. This is the power generator. Better not turn on the lights. Yeah, no, why not? Why turn on the lights? I mean, yeah, I know why you theoretically don't want to, but still. Okay, this is a hiding place. I don't want to be here yet. Seriously, we're doing the whole tiptoe footsteps thing, eh? Doors. Open door, hold door. I guess we can agonizingly slow walk. This just looks so stupid. I know why it's here, don't get me wrong. Because it's not much of a horror game if you can actively fight everything. Although I do kind of beg to differ. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I can pelt people with, like, vases and stuff. That's always fun. I'm on the right floor now. Let's see. I want to go... It's blocked on another floor. That's pretty typical. Do I have to go up a little further? Sounds like it. Okay, actually there's nothing up here. I went too far. Upgrade your defensive item. It's nice that you have that for me, but I guess the real question is, where do I go? I don't want to go that way because I think that's where Dr. Felton is here. Plus the music sounds like it's coming from this direction. I don't really think there's any point to opening the drawers right now. Oh yeah, we're getting close. I would actually like to know where the hell a save point is if I need one. Do I have a map? No, I don't have a map. I'm not a big fan of not having maps. I hope there's a metronome in here because I don't want to have to die and
Mrs. Felton.
fail again. She's not alive. I'm calling it right now.
Are you here?
This goodbye will be the chance to reach my fully and then a whole new world.
Please, Mrs.
I knew she was dead. I knew she was dead. Dun dun. Well, we were safe.
What happened, my dear? The record player got jammed again, right? Yes, I know.
Ugh. Why are you wearing
Keep on
just a
telling
robe?
me we need to buy the new gadgets on the market. Promise, promise, promise. How can I say no to you? Now get some rest, love. My little Jennifer.
Jennifer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd totally run now if I were you. You know what happened. You can, or you saw a dead body. You can get the police to investigate, right? You don't have to be here. Ugh. There's a stalker in this area. If you're still and you can hold your breath, crouch. Remember not to make any noise, otherwise he will put on your tracks. Okay. Try and escape from the mansion. Yeah, there's a stalker in the area. An alarm clock. Him. Oh goody, a puzzle. Missing object. Ground floor corridor key. Okay. Okay. Oh. So this is my save point. Right. I feel a little bit to give you that, but I'd much rather not. Now here comes the real tricky part. I have no idea where the heck I am supposed to be going. I mean, I know what I need to do. Let me see here. Objectives. Okay. It doesn't tell me what I need to do. I don't get why it switches the way that it does. Well, at least I hear Felton. Ah! I thought this would be a way around, but it's not. That's right, I forgot. I gotta take the stairs. Hope he's not around this corner. This can't be as simple as walking out the front door, can it? I mean, if it was, I could just run away and never come back. Hell, who's to say the ground floor is even safe? Oh, crap! God damn it! Ah! Run away! Run away! Get away from me, you creepy old man!
I'll make you swallow your own tongue!
Ah! Okay, so I tried to escape. Oh. Oh no. Ah!
Don't go away! I have a gift for you.
Ah!
Fucking cocksucker!
Thank you. Oh crap. I'm gonna run away now. Alright, well that answers one question. No, I can't escape the house. I don't even know why I'm freaking surprised. But I picked up another defensive item. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know you're hurt. I'm going to a mirror right now. Please, quit blubbering. Please. Quit blubbering. We're almost to the mirror. I know you don't like this any more than I do. Because now, after I heal, comes the very unpleasant, But now, because now after, now that we're back to full health, we're not blubbering anymore, comes the very unpleasant task of trying to figure out where in the heck we need to go. Because as you can see, obviously this doesn't work. I really hope this isn't gonna boil down to me. You gotta check every cabinet and every other freaking thing, because that just isn't fun to me. I mean, actually, I guess I could say that I probably would feel a little better if I had an indication of where I'm supposed to go. I get why such vague descriptions even exist. I'm just saying... Okay. Into Doc Felton's library study. Of course, I'm probably a sitting frickin' duck in here if he finds me. More distraction objects that I don't really need. Read paper sheet. Okay.
My land for me and then a whole new world is calling out.
Ah, crap. We're back in his office. Okay, good. I put the screen down. I guess that's something. What? God dang it. Ah!
This is
I tried
not a
using-
place for tourists.
I know it's not. I tried to hit you with distraction, and it didn't work. Like, seriously. I'm trying to hit him with the diversion items. These things don't work.
Stop, you stupid bitch!
No, I have to run.
Go to hell!
Fucking
Because
cocks!
apparently you can regenerate. Ugh. I hate this because I'm probably dead. Yep, I'm dead. God dang it. Just go away. I'm dead, so. Wait. Does the metronome, like, drive him off?
Stop, bitch!
No? Well, I was able to hide from him, though. Ah! Go away!
Dr.
I
Reed,
don't like this
are you
game
doing
anymore.
some overtime?
Yeah, I think I am. If he catches me, I am dead, so I do need to get either another
Really
defensive
think
item.
you'll get away with this.
Maybe not. I just need another defensive item.
You think I'm enjoying your stupid game?
Ah, crap. Ah, no, stop.
Dr. Reed,
Leave me
do you
alone.
really
Sorry.
think you'll get away with this?
Oh. Thank God I got the defensive item. I'm running the wrong way. Yeah, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me again. Or not. No, man. How bad is your AI? Yeah, that's actually some pretty bad AI. Like, what the hell, game? Damn it! Just as I say that he's got bad AI. This guy really is trying to be like a... He's trying to do the voice of...
What are you
Joker
doing
or
here?
something. Oh, not much. Just running away.
Fucking bastard!
Seriously, this
Fucking
guy isn't hard to get away. This guy isn't hard to get away from. He just is annoying. Ah. Locked. Damn it.
Here you are. You weren't invited.
Yeah, I know. Leave me alone.
You think
Ah.
I'm enjoying your stupid game?
Back!
This guy's gotta have like some sort of like invulnerability or something. Another locked door.
I knew it.
Ah! Yep, I'm dead. Oh my. Ugh. That's certainly nasty. Hmm. Huh. I do not want to play this game anymore. Yeah, I don't want to play this game anymore. I'll tell you what. Give me about 10, 15 minutes here, and we're gonna play something else tonight. Because I do want to play something else. Let me look at the time. Yeah, I do want to play something else, but I don't want to play any more of this. It's not fun. I admit that I'm probably not very good at it. Maybe it's just something that you can enjoy a little bit better when you're not on Twitch. Or, I don't know, maybe I just don't know what the heck I'm doing. I will be back, though. I'll play something else tonight. So, just give me a little bit, and I'll be right back with some more here.